So I'm here with Dr. Ryan Foley in Newtown in Waterford. Ryan, how you doing?
How's it going?
Good.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself, please?
Yeah. So my training is in physiotherapy. I got my doctorate in physiotherapy in the United States. And when I came out of school, I worked in Manhattan for a little bit, and I was doing all the kind of standard conventional physiotherapy stuff, which wasn't really getting any long-term changes in my clients. So I sort of went down a path of applied neurology, looking at different applied neuroscience methods to try and improve patients on that level to create more of a long-lasting change, and it has been having a very good effect on the clients that we see here at my clinic in Newtown. And so we've sort of developed a couple of different class-based systems and methods that empower people to help treat themselves essentially, but from that through like an applied neurology lens, so giving them simple tools that they can use to create big change in their body.
Yeah,
but
fantastic.
More on a long-lasting change.
Yeah,
basis.
and I suppose this is how we have come together, because I went to one of your workshops and I was really interested in how you use the applied neurology with many different elements of it, and also you spoke about vibration therapy. With the workshop that we have coming up in a couple of weeks' time on the 8th of November in Dublin, we have Carl Sterling coming over, who's a Parkinson specialist, and a couple of your, a lot of actually the work that you do can also help people with Parkinson's. So I'm delighted that you're coming on board with that. So can you tell us a few of the methods that you will be doing at the workshop that can help people with Parkinson's that you practice in your own clinic here in Newtown?
Absolutely. Yeah, so when I look at neurology, again, really kind of oversimplifying it, it's how we take information in from a surrounding environment, how we process that information, and the output that we send to the external environment, the motor output, right? So when it comes to pain and when it comes to any kind of coordination problem, all we need to do essentially is to improve the information to the brain. But to do that, we have to work through multiple levels. So one of the techniques we can use is we can work through different reflex points in the body to kind of stimulate more of a relaxation response in the body. And we know when the body goes from a stress state to a more relaxed state, it has more resources to be able to properly coordinate muscle function, to be able to adapt to your environment much more easily, and to be able to reduce pain and so on. Right? So by working through specific reflex points in a sequence, you have to establish that nice, safe environment for the brain to be able to coordinate muscle function more easily, which is very important in individuals with Parkinson's. Another thing we can use as well is different types of movement to bring about safety. Again, when we take things in from the external environment, we have to process it and decide whether or not it's threatening or dangerous, because our brain only worries about survival. So if we deem something as dangerous, our brain will process it and obviously see it as threatening and cause a stress response. So when we see something as threatening, we have to move away from that threat. So when we can move in particular directions throughout the body in a safe manner, you have to bring about that sense of safety through the brain, so the brain can coordinate movement much more easily that way too. And we do that by working through different joints in the body, by different global movements, and that are very easy for individuals with Parkinson's to perform. It helps to unravel a lot of the tension throughout the body.
One of your techniques actually I introduced to a lady from Scotland who has got Parkinson's at Carl's class in London a few weeks ago, and it was one of the techniques you showed me, and I showed her, and it really helped her with a rotation. And she really has problems rotating, so she was amazed by it. So I'm really excited about how people can have an immediate benefit from it. So this is great. It's so great to be able to give people the tools to empower themselves with it. So I'm really delighted that you're coming on board.
Thanks so much for having me. And again, it really comes back to making things as simple as possible. Taking the complexity out of all the advanced neurological methods out there, and just creating a nice simple model that people can perform on themselves. Because that's where you get the real long-lasting change. That's where people can feel empowered with the tools to help themselves, and even just the understanding that you have simple tools that you can use to help yourself is a very, very big factor as well in terms of improving your own health and wellness.
And this is why I'm so excited about this. I've been to loads of different Parkinson's conference and different events around the country and in the UK, and there's there's not so much to show of how we can help ourselves. You know, so I think this is really, it brings great hope that people can manage their own symptoms a lot better.
Yeah. So I think oftentimes, and we were talking about this before, is that oftentimes people feel helpless when it comes to improving their bodies on multiple levels. And when you can break things down and make it very simple, and you do something to a client that then you show them they can do it themselves, that's a very empowering understanding.
Absolutely, and so much as well for the primary carers of people with Parkinson's. You know, it's great that they're empowering themselves, and so it's better for everybody. So thank you very much for that, Ryan. That's Dr. Ryan Foley from Evolve in Newtown here in Waterford, who is presenting at our Parkinson's workshop in Dublin on Wednesday the 8th of April. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.